Superman took off. Welcome to public domain video SUPERoperation Superman from XAB-CC0, also known as XAB-CC0, also known as XAB space fake account space 015B. This is a public domain where you can download it, you can edit it, you can sell it, you can throw it away and resell it again. That's the power of public domain. Ladies and gentlemen, we represent, this is 1 in 10, that's it. I present you SUPERoperation Superman. Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. SUPERoperation Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. SUPERoperation Superman. Damas y caballeros, vuestra atención por favor. Operación Superman. SUPERoperation Superman. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte konzentrieren Sie sich jetzt auf Operation Superman. Do you see it? I hope so. This video has been sponsored by the Austrian government. If you want to join the Austrian Air Force, you must need the Austrian citizenship. This is not a propaganda video for the strike forces of Austria, nor the Austrian Air Force. That's all you need to know for the moment. Good. The person who made this video was born in Cuba, Santiago de Cuba, where the Cuban started. So you know what's going on here. Good. Luftwaffe abheben. Good. Formationsgeschwader eingenommen. Good. Nicht versemmeln das Video. Good. Wir nehmen die T-Formation auf. T-Formation. T-Formation eingenommen. Sehr gut. Sind wir noch online? Ja. Ich hoffe. Sieht gut aus. Operation, SUPERoperation Superman startet. Geben Sie das Passwort an, Herr Kanzler. Passwort eingegeben. Waffen aktiviert. Waffen sind aktiv. Radar ausgeschaltet. Radar ist aus. Psst. Funkgerät ausgeschaltet. Funkgerät ausgeschaltet. Transponder ausgeschaltet. Transponder ausgeschaltet. Kommunikation mit optischen Systemen mit Händen und Füßen. So, Titel. Lesen Sie vor. US Tuesday, 9. September 2025. Gaza, nein, München, Bayern, Deutschland. Um 7:44 Uhr AM Greenwich Mean Time, ungefähr 10:13 Uhr lokale Ortszeit in mitteleuropäischer Sommerzeit. Greenwich Mean Time 8:12 Uhr, was auch immer. Gut. Bei Xavier Amadee Bach. Wir haben hier Verbesserungsvorschläge für den Konflikt zwischen Israel und Gaza. Verwendung keiner Codewörter. Gut. Okay, so, das Video ist in englischer Sprache verfasst. So. Wir fangen mit der rechten Seite an. Fangen Sie rechts an. Nehmen Sie Sitz. Ein Wisch durch, das passt dann schon. E1, wir haben 32 Punkte auf beiden Seiten. 32 points on each side. G1 is point Gaza 1. I1 is Israel 1. I1. I1. Return of all hostages, including all dead bodies with personal belongings. Oh, the belongings of all dead ones. The personal belongings, like clothes and things like that. Good. G1, Gaza 1, return of 50 prisoners for each hostage, approximately 2,500 prisoners from Palestine. Good. I2, dissolve and leaving of all military in Gaza and West Bank. All military, those with weapons, have to leave Gaza and the West Bank. Or in Israel. No? They have to dissolve and afterwards to leave. I2. Leniency for all military members and ex-prisoners. Signed by the President of the State of Israel, the Prime Minister of the State of Israel, all active judges of the Court of Constitution of the State of Israel, all Knesset members of the State of Israel. There an absolute majority is enough, 50% plus next from the Knesset, and the president of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, and the political leader of the government of Gaza. They all have to sign this leniency. This was G2. I3. That das kann mein eigenes Geschmier nicht lesen. Was heißt dieses Wort? Der Gaza-Strip. Das kann ich ja schon lesen. Aha. 100% of Gaza Strip is 100% under the rule of Jerusalem. G3. G-free, Gaza-free. 100% all military can flee for lifetime to any country abroad, as long as they have not touched Israeli soil, IDF, embassy, or the state of Israel for 15 years continuous, and that includes their families and friends who have fled with them. After 15 years and 14 days, their leniency gets active valid on Israeli soil, but they need still a visa for entering by air through an airport. Hmm. Hmm. Na, bist du schön. Was? Oh mein Gott, das sieht leider so. Moment. Psst. Wir sind bei G3, richtig? Wir sind bei G3? Das ist ja Wahnsinn. Wir sind auf Seite 1, ne? Wo sind wir jetzt stecken geblieben? Wir sind hier Seite 1 und wir sind auf Seite 2. Ich verstehe doch kein Mensch mehr. Moment, wir machen G3 nochmal, I3 nochmal. Gut, we jump back to I3, Israel free. 100% of Gaza Strip is 100% under the rule of Jerusalem. So G free is Gaza free. Ah. Aha. Verreichst ja. Das ist die scheiß G3. Wir sind auf Seite 2, Seite 3, Seite 1. Wo fängt G3 bitte an? Hier fängt G3, das ist aber ein 2 ist das 2. Das ist dasselbe. Das ist G3. Aha, hier fängt G3 an. Gut. Konzentriert. G2 endet hier. Ja, okay. Good. Gaza free. 100% of all military can flee for lifetime to any country abroad, leniency as long as they have not touched Israeli soil, like IDF, embassy, the state of Israel, for 15 years continuous. This includes the families and friends. Good. Page 3 of them. This is G3 still. After 15 years living in exile, and after 15 years and 14 days, their leniency gets active and valid on Israeli soil, but they need a visa for entering by air on Israel. Good. This was G3. Page 1 of 16. I4. Return of all weapons in Gaza and West Bank to the IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, who are in the hands of military criminals and terrorists. G4 is on page 3 of 16. Gaza 4, G4. The Israeli government must participate financially, financially, and maybe technology and by construction stuff on the reconstruction of Gaza. G4. Now to I5. We need the denazification of Gaza and West Bank, change of education system, to combat anti-Semitism. Good. This was I5. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Now to G5, Gaza 5. De-Islamophobication, denazification of Israel and Zionism, uh, forced re-education on fanatics and violent Zionists, if not they lose their Israeli citizenship and they can be returned to Schleswig-Holstein, a province, an autonomous province of the Federal Republic of Germany. Yeah, good. G5 was this. It's on page 3 of M. Additional to G5 is, this belongs to G5 also, a lot of money is invested in culture, education, fun parks, movies, and etc. is invested versus Islamophobia, Abraham hate, Arab hate against Arabs, Arabic people, Nazi Zionism, and anti-Semitism and uh, Nazi-like nationalism and hate on all sides that have two points in Gaza. That have too many points in Gaza, Punkte in Flensburg. If you have too many points in Gaza, like for the German driving license, for the German drivers who have a driving license, Punkte in Flensburg, you get removed to the German autonomous province of Schleswig-Holstein. Good. This is a punishment for haters. Yeah. This was Gaza 5 for haters against the Palestinians. Whatever. Haters little problem makers. Good. They can go to Schleswig-Holstein. Good. Gaza 5. And on page 4 then. Good. So page 4 of N is completed. See page 5 of N, 16 pages, 32 points, 2 multiplied with 32 points. For each side, 32 points. Read this in English, public domain license. This is page 2 of N. Now it's going to be a bit more fluent. Pray for this one. So, wo sind wir stecken geblieben? So, G5 ist beidseitig abgeschlossen. Seit page 3 of N completed. Page 4 of N completed. Booked in Flensburg. We go now to page 5 of N. Israel I6. Gaza could, for peace with Israel worldwide and region, fighting anti-Semitism, return of all. Good. Also Gaza, ja, G5. This is G5? No. I6. I like Israel 6. I6. Gaza lobbies for Palestinians. Again, I6. I6, Israel 6, I6. Gaza lobbies for peace with Israel worldwide and that regional and internationally anti-Semitism will be fighted. Gaza is lobbies for peace with Israel worldwide and in the region and fights anti-Semitism. This was I6. I like Israel. G6, G like Gaza, Gaza 6. Complete resignation of Israeli government and new elections. I7. I like Israel. Israel 7. Return of all children if some of the hostages get pregnant. They decide if they want to stay with who. Also, children created during the negotiations with the politicians with Gaza. Also, there the Jewish mothers decide where they go or where they don't go. The biological mother has always a veto and the final word. I7. Now to G7, like Gaza 7. Return of all children. This point is together. I'll read it again. And we have the first common point. G7 is the same like I7. Gaza 7 is the same like Israel 7. Return of all children. Return of all children. They decide where they want to live. They decide if they want to live with whom. The mother, the biological mother, has always the last word. Just for the case that hostages get pregnant, female hostages get pregnant during the hostage take in Gaza or during the negotiations between the male politicians and female negotiations of Israel. Whatever. Next, this was page 5 of M. Page 5 of N completed. Es gibt nur eine Chance, nicht versammeln. Nicht versammeln. Gut. Wir müssen halten. 6 of N. Yeah, on page 6 of N. I 8 E8 children of Gaza help to remove mines. Just children. Children? No. Folks of Gaza help to remove miners and explosive in Israel. G8 IDF removes mines, explosives, and whatever in Gaza and West Bank. IDF. I9 Israel 9. 100% free psychotherapy for all in Israel who need it, financially financed by the taxpayers of Gaza Strip, for example, with the income tax. G9, Gaza 9. Those in IDF and Israel with blood guiltiness on purpose, like torture or rape or whatever, or in prisons, who have tortured people in prison, go to jail for 100 years plus X, or they get executed. They can choose. This was G9. Good. Page 6 of N completed. Switching to page 7 of N. I10, Israel 10. All in Israel can access 100% of Gaza. No need to remove the barrier in the ocean, the sea part, the thing that animals cannot enter, because it's the biggest swimming pool in human history, and animals cannot enter it. That's a good thing. Yeah? This was I10. G10, agriculture in Gaza. I11. Together, yeah, good. I11 is the same like I11, like Israel 11 is the same like G11, Gaza 11. Children in Gaza and from children from Gaza can join any job in Israel. IDF, Mossad, Prime Minister. Children who were born this year, 2025. Students, also in the education system below the university grade, students are mixed, not everywhere, also in university, of course. Students are mixed in the entire education system. Das kann doch gar nicht lesen. Ja. Yeah, I cannot read. This looks like symbols already. Yeah, as the students are mixed in entire education system in Israel. Yeah? For example, one third Jews, one third Muslims, one third Christians, and one third the others. For example, 7 page of N completed. Page 8 of N. Hmm. Uh-huh. I-12, Israel 12, like Israel 12, folks who have shown hate against Israel can be banned for lifetime to work for the Israeli government. G12. Adult folks in Gaza who have shown to be loyal to the Israel can work for IDF, political political and secret services. Political. For politics and political service, yeah. For the government, can work for the Israeli government. Good. GI-13, like Israel 13, never ever, never ever again will be there demolitions of humiliations of archaeological staff or Jewish staff or synagogues anywhere in Israel. G13. Never ever again humiliation of the Al Aqsa Mosque, Temple of Jews, must be established somewhere else. This was page 8 of 16, point 13 of 32. I-14 is the same like G-14, Gaza 14, and Israel 14. Nobody is forced to love anyone or to eat pork meat. I-15, Gaza 15, and Israel 15. Nobody is forced to marry anyone, including the Bacha from Caesarea who eats pork meat. Whoever that gay be. Page 9 of N of 16 completed. Good. Gaza 16, Israel 16. The Shabbat is G16 is the same like I-16. Gaza 16 is the same like Israel 16. The Shabbat is extended from Thursday evening to Sunday evening. Monday morning, everyone is again forced to go to his job. C17, Gaza 17 is the same like Israel 17. G17, I-17. There's a forced boarding control style like Tel Aviv Ben Gurion Airport on all public transport systems. Page 10 of 16 completed. G18 is the same like I18. Israel 18 is the same like Gaza 18. Forced DNA tests taken from 100% of the folks in Israel and Palestine. Rapists go for 100 years to prison, also pedophiles. Gaza 19 is the same like Israel 19, which is the same like G19 and I19. All, all in both sides are forced. G19 is the same like I19. Israel 19 is the same like Gaza 19. All in both sides of the Jordan are forced to confess their sins to Shin Bet and those who work for Shin Bet, the Secret Service Shin Bet, they can confess it to Mossad. Those who work for Mossad can confess their sins to IDF staff, and those who work for IDF can confess their sins to Shin Bet staff. G19, folks. I19. Page 11 of 16 completed. Switching to page 12, 16. G20 is the same like I20. Israel 20 is the same like Gaza 20. Memorandum. Memorandum between Israel, Gaza, and Palestine, West Bank, uh, to solve the Mideast conflict before the 31st of December 2029 with maximal effort and without any part playing on time. These are the hieroglyph style of page 12 of 16. If you can read it and you're a doctor already, look at that. This is not a joke. Man, who can read this? Look at this. Just sometimes you have to be fast, folks. So switching to page 13 of 16. This video is gonna end soon. G21 is the same like I21. Israel 21 is the same like Gaza 21. 100% of all population in Israel, in the state of Israel, is forced to wear kosher. G22 is the same like I22. 100% freedom of religion, even for Turks living in Israel. That includes change of religion at any age. 30 November completed. 14 of 16. G23 is the same like I-23. Pornography is for nobody in Israel available, independent if it has to do with jokes or not, is free or not, even if this would be not a joke. 14 of 16. Page 14 of 16, this one. Switching to page 15 of 16. Israel 24 is the same like Gaza 24. Nobody is forced to love Israel or Palestine or to hate it as long as it does not harm the state of Israel. G25, I-25. Everybody has the right to marry another human from the opposite gender, independent of religion or wealth, as long as both are above 18 years old and have not a different in age for more than 7 days. G26 is the same like I-26. Gaza 26 is the same like Israel 26. 100% free access to female and not female hygiene products for everywhere in the state of Israel where it is needed. G27 is the same like I-27. Israel 27 is the same like Gaza 27. 100% all female get their non-meganomic complete free of exaggeration privileges as as long as they're appropriate. Good. Last page, folks. 16 of page, we're on page 16 of 16. We have a lot of points here. 32 points. Okay, good. I-28, Israel 28. All in the state of Israel are I repeat again. I-28, Israel 28. All in the state of Israel are de facto, not de jure, an ambassador of the state, culture, not religion, history and legacy, and to never allow das kann doch keine Sau lesen. Du. Again, I'm sorry, das kann nicht wirklich schon. Sind schon halbe Hieroglyphen. Tut mir wirklich leid. Ja. Okay, good. Get to allow large history, Israel, Judaism, the repetition of I-24, Israel 24. All in the state of Israel are de facto, not de jure, ambassadors of the state of Israel and its culture, not religion, history, legacy, and they are forced to never allow to forget this history and its legacy, um, which includes the history of the Jews, the history of the Palestinians, the history of Israel, the history of Palestine, and things like that. G28, Gaza 28. Israel is the juridical successor of Gaza, for example, with financial debts they have with Iran. I-29. Israel 29. Israel 29. Komm, was ist das? Das ist doch kein Schwanzgeding. Israel 29 kann wieder Mischmasch sein. Das ist lustig, du. Okay, good. G29 is the same like I-29. Gaza 29 is the same like Israel 29. Here it is. Death penalty or alternative 1,000 years of prison for all the Nazis, including IDF or wherever, who have committed murders, rape, and propagandas like Joseph Goebbels for murder and rape and humiliation of their counterpart. Death penalty. Or 1,000 years in prison. So, G30, I-30, like Israel 30, the stock exchange moves from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. G30, like Gaza 30, massive investments in Gaza, which becomes a special economical zone. I-31, new staff in the government of Israel and Palestine. G31, it's the same thing. G31, like R31, new staff everywhere in the government of West Bank, Israel, and Gaza. Last point is again. Last point of is G32, like Gaza 32, is the same like Israel 30, I-32, which is all Jews and Palestinians who live abroad can voluntarily return to the nation, but organized, not in one day. These were the 32 points that I suggest for Gaza and Israel. Now to the White House. The White House in Washington, District of Columbia, United States of America, and friends of Israel like Iran. Good. We need first, I suggest, the full reconstruction of the entire nation is to be reconstructed in all meanings, not only material, so spiritual and emotional, whatever. Money, for example, and logistical help. Second point, expanding the Abraham records to all nations who do not recognize Israel or Palestine. Pressure inside the United Nations. Third point, questionnaire in Gaza for all those who can deliver and return the hostages. We asked them, what was your dream when you were a small child or a child? For example, you wanted to join the United States Navy so you can leave Gaza, go to the United States of America, you have joined the United States Navy, but you have start by zero if you sign a contract for 20 years continuous. Or you wanted to be a doctor in Hollywood. Or you wanted to then they help you, the US government helps you to get your doctor job in Hollywood. Or you want to be a pastor in Cuba. 16 of 16 complete. That's it. I hope you have understand a bit of it. This this was all. Huh? I had to write like this because I was in a rush. Next time I write better. This video has been sponsored by the it's really common, by the Cuban government and the Austrian government. So now we get back again to business. Remember, this video has to end. Good. Make a photo now of all pages for the historical documents. Ich hoffe, die sind geordnet. Look at that. Easter glasses. So one of them, we flip it and that's it, and return it. That's it. Zwei, schauen wir mal kurz. Zwei, na, das ist gefälscht. Gut, 4, 3, 1, 3. So geht es. Ungerade. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Alle 8 Seiten sind komplett. Machen jetzt beidseitige Fotos. Ja? Ganz, ganz wichtig, Lubanski. Das ist ein historisches Dokument, mein Lieber. Das kann man nicht einfach so in den Mülleimer werfen. That's it. Genau. Und der Passport auf das. Ein bisschen Propaganda darf schon sein, Herr Pers. Sehr gut. So, another thing, before we start this video has been played. Air Force, that is the symbol of the Austrian Air Force. You need this to get to do it in the Austrian combat jet for the Austrian Air Force. I mean, live in Austria also. That's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video like me. But now we go to the photo press conference. Remember, the Austrian Air Force requires that you have the Austrian passport. So Presse and Pressekonferenz, very important you make it very good. And imagine you lose the pages. It's not a good thing, eh? Not a good thing, make it very well. 1 in 10. So in 10, one of them. Good. Austrian Air Force, that's it. Come on. Ja. Guck mal das Glas hin. Ist ja wurscht. Gut, das Lichtverhältnis. Psst. So. Muss man halt herumspionieren, Herr Peres. Das ist ein Wahnsinn, das macht die Wildfrau. Psst. So, wir machen es ganz andere Taktik, ja. So. Irgendwie muss es halt drauf sein. So. Seite 1 von 4. Seite 2 von 4. Page 2 of 4. Of 16. Good. Oh, danach brauche ich mehr als einen Kaffee. Okay. Seite 3 von 16. Page 4 of 16. Page 5 of 16. Page 6 of 16. That's how it's going. Page 7 of 16. Page 8 of 16. Quick, grab me one excessive. Page 9 of 16. Page 10 of 16. Page 11 of 16. Page 12 of 16. Page 13 of 16. Page 14, F14 Tomcat. Page 14 of 16. Tom, get away. Good. Eagle. Eagle. Und dann 15 und 16, sehr voller Text. Muss man ganz genau fotografieren. Page 15, F15 Eagle, the last one. Page 15 of 16, look at that. This was page 15 of 16. Turning to the last page. This is not a propaganda video, this is a real suggestion video. You know, bit of effort. Full of text, 16. Die hat sehen sich, meine Leute. Okay. Text in 2 angles. Let's make photos. Page 16 of 16, the last one. Wiper 1, Lockheed Martin. Scanning. I hope you have this live stream like me. It has been financed by the Austrian passport, by the Austrian passport. You are Austria. This is Germany. Welcome to a hotel room in Munich, Bavaria, the capital of Bavaria, on 9 of September, September 9, 9. September 2025, 9 of September 2025. It is still a Tuesday, and do ST. And do S Tuesday. This video is a public domain. You can like, you can sell it, you can modify it, you can dance with it. No, Kowalski, don't fret us with a dance. You cannot dance, Kowalski. Can Kowalski dance this video? Folks, yes or no? Yeah. Yes or no, folks? White passports, yes. Black passports, no. No? But why? I have to dance, folks. Documents completed. Going to the archives. So, mal ganz gut gucken, dass sie auch gut aufbewahrt sind. Ne? Vor allem der richtigen Reihenfolge, mein Freund. Richtige Reihenfolge. Stell dir vor, das Handy fällt dir runter, während ich tanze. Hey, das war nicht lustig. Wir sind doch in einem Livestream, da kann man machen, was ich will, fast. Jetzt sind die Dokumente schon wieder da. Eins. Das ist lustig. Wir haben das doch irgendwas Lustiges gemacht. 4, 6, 8. Ach, da kommt der 10er da. 10, 12, 14, 16. So, 2. Dann kommt der 1, ist irgendwie weg. Dieser ruhigste. Laptop wieder aufmachen. Laptop zu, geheim. Hat nichts mit Zeitreiserei zu tun. Whatever, Lord. Machen Sie Ehre für die österreichische Luftwaffe. So, we dance. Bisschen österreichische Propaganda, warum nicht? Hey, Kowalski, Sie sind so ein lustiger Kerl. Hätten wir Sie in der Luftwaffe, hätten sich unsere Feinde gleich ergeben. Ne? Wirklich, deswegen können Sie nicht in die Luftwaffe, der Herr. Sie müssen ins Kanzleramt und so fort. Wirklich, warum eigentlich nicht? Wie war denn das geschmuckt? SUPERoperation, Superman is soon over. Ja! 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 Operation Superman. Oder nicht? Psst. Tu halt einfach so. Da keine Knöpfe jetzt drücken, ganz wichtig. Also, klare Message an die Bundesrepublik Deutschland. Österreich war schon längst ein Imperium, lange bevor eben Adolf Hitler geboren wurde. Oder, wie heißt der Spack nochmal? Der gute deutsche Spack. Wie heißt der, mein Lieblingsfreund aus Deutschland? Otto von Bismarck ins Gras gebissen hat. Eben bevor Otto von Bismarck geboren wurde, waren wir schon ein Imperium und Deutschland gegründet wurde. Und das schätzt nicht die Schlagkraft der österreichischen Luftstreitkräfte. Meine Folks in Österreich stolz auf mich sein. Ja? Ich bin hier im Exil in Deutschland jetzt. Habe gestern was nicht so Lustiges gemacht. Nee, pst, das ist schon geheim gewesen. Ne? Yeah. So, was machen wir jetzt? Das Video muss bald enden, sagt der Herr. Es gibt Leute, die müssen wirklich auf Toilette jetzt. Gut. Ist die Luftwaffe tanzt hier am Fenster. Wir müssen das Hotelraum auf Wald verlassen. Nicht 10 Stunden noch tanzen. Good. Video ends in approximately 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the beginning of the end series, of the end trailer, of the song. This is the end, the starting of the introduction of the end. Don't lie. Don't cry. Mama is there for you. Off the video. Superman, SUPERoperation Superman. Performed on live stream on YouTube bei der Austrian Strike Forces. Eurofighter Paris, landen Sie sofort. Was soll das heißen? Sie haben keine Triebwerke mehr. Was soll das wieder heißen? Eurofighter Fernando ist auf Parkposition. Da brennt nichts. Oh, da brennt's. Jawohl, Herr Paris. Das sehen Sie nur nicht. Wo brennt's? Bei mir brennt's bald. Was ist das? Das ist ein neues Video. Ja. Nicht die Knöpfe drücken, Herr Paris. Nicht die Knöpfe, den falschen Knopf vom falschen Flugzeug. Psst. So, welches Lied nehmen wir? Welches Lied nehmen wir? Ich weiß es nicht, Leute. Ein neues Lied brauchen wir. Füße, ja, was mit den Schatten. Nie alles bis auf den Knopf drücken, sonst ist das wieder okay, ja. Nicht versemmeln, Herr Beres. Sie haben nur eine einzige Möglichkeit. Na, das ist wirklich gefährlich mit der Kamera. Die Kamera ist hier. Ich kann das so grapschen, ja, geht schon. Aufpassen, Herr Paris. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. Has nothing to do with the government of California. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom.